Hey friends, hey, it is SJ, your favorite spiritual life coach. Welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. So today we are going to look at those of you guys who have had somebody who have recently come back or tried to reconcile. What's going on in the background? What may have been the true motivations for coming back? We are going to probably do an extended to this. I'll see what direction spirit wants me to go in, okay? But the overall energy, it does seem like there have been some changes or some things that have gone on. But in what direction and what that's about, we shall see, okay? The overall energy, I have back together, reunited, good chance of getting back together, or back together, things flowing well again. Then I have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Then I have twosome, healthy and open communication, spending time together, compatible, and on the same page. Then I have the unsaid, showing I love you or like you without physically saying it or didn't say it yet. I don't know why I feel like that's a big deal for some reason. Then I have leveling up. You decide, you deserve the best, major improvement, doing inner work, dealing with past hurts. The big overall energy comes from pause and reflect, fear-based. Dun, 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 in my minion's voice. Okay, so let's check this out. The energy that I'm getting is this person, I just heard being dragged for Phil. This person is in emotional shambles right now. There's definitely something going on in the background that has forced them to relook at certain things in their life. They may have had a major loss or just a life-changing event that has taken place in their life that has forced them to really look at people for who they are based off of how they were showing up in their life at that time, okay? You and this person, obviously, you guys were not talking because this person is back again. Whether you reached out or they reached out, doesn't matter. This is going to take a look at their intentions and the reasoning behind their intentions. If this is something you can trust, if this is something worth putting effort into. All right, so we have back together here. I am picking up an energy, codependency. I am picking up an energy that they did reconnect with someone. It does feel like somebody from their past and somebody that they're codependent on, but it just feels like whatever this major loss is, there is somebody that they reconnected with that they may have always been off and on with in the past, but this was something that happened because they knew if there was anybody they could count on to show up, even if it was in all their toxic glory, it was going to be this person. So this is just an energy of them linking up with this person in a time of need. What did I just say? Because of their ego and pride. It's like I said, this person, I don't know what this loss was. You may know. But there is a big loss that they took, and they just needed somebody that they knew was going to be there because a lot of emotions were coming up, or there was just a lot of something that was coming up. And they really just needed somebody that they knew was going to show up and be present. Karma at play. When this comes to karma at play, I do feel like this may have been a person that did not show up properly for you at the time or at the times that you needed them to show up for you. So that is one reason why they knew they had no right to even reach out to you, or maybe they just weren't sure, or just maybe lots of reasons. But I do feel like part of the reason is because they knew that they hadn't shown up for you in the times that you've needed them, or they just were not very sure if you were going to show up at all, because you guys were not in communication. I'm also getting an energy too, that at the time that this happened, This person may have been working on trying to close out a cycle with this person that they ran back to. I'm also getting an energy that it could have been during a time period where you had put your foot down and was no longer accepting toxic patterns whatsoever. All right, so why is 2 from here? Thank you. Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like because of this major loss or whatever this is, it really, because we have overthinking mental prison at the bottom of the deck, I really feel like for a short amount of time, your person and this toxic ex may have been awesome. Things were going really well until they weren't. This person that because I feel like there's somebody that they went back to, but I also feel like there was somebody who came in that may have been somebody they dealt with in the past, but it's somebody that for some reason, I pick up an energy that whoever this person is, okay, so right now we're at 2 people. So your person, I see reconnected with some type of toxic ex, but they have been off and on for probably a while, or they just know each other very, very well, or just got out of a fresh breakup. So it's like while they were going through this loss, it just made sense to go back to what was the most familiar. But there is a second past person that I'm seeing that it just feels like there are things about this person that remind them so much of you or the potential of the 2 of you. And it may have a lot to do with your honesty, that you're trustworthy. I'm also seeing like this nurturing type of mindset. But here with overthinking and mental prison, I really get this energy that it really got your person to thinking how having the next best thing is not the same as having the GOAT, the best thing, right? So this is just an energy of, I just get an energy that it made this person take a second look at what things would be like if you 2 were able to be on the same page and to make something work. What did I just say? It really made this person feel like, I don't want the next best thing. I want the best thing. And the best thing is looking for a signs viewer. So, I mean, during this time, you may have come back or they may have come back. I feel strongly that a lot of y'all, this person may have come back. I mean, even if they had a major loss and you know, maybe you just reached out, you know, to say, you know, maybe they lost a pet and you were just like, you know, condolences on your pet and kept it moving. And then after a couple of days, this person reached back out to you, you know, and was just like, you know, hey, just wanted to check on you, you know, whatever. It's like this person had time to think about it. I feel like what they regret is not putting in real effort. But here's the thing. I do kind of get an energy that your person didn't really put in real effort because your person was kind of, right as I was getting ready to say, your person was expecting for you to chase them. This person may be really good at seducing people or really good at whatever they do to people. And they're used to doing a little bit of something and then stepping back and then people rushing them because they're like, well, why did this person stop talking to me as much? What's going on with this person? That's really what this person wanted you to do. It comes from a level of codependency, but it's their way of trying to figure out how much you like them. They're not used to putting in real work when it comes to dating or dealing with people. So the fact that you just seems not as attached, not as hooked. And for some of y'all, I really feel like this person may have put, when it comes to physical intimacy, if you and this person have been physically intimate, this person may have really went all out and just knew y'all was going to be attached. And y'all was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, this isn't enough to make me stay. You know what I mean? If you and this person have not been intimate, I still feel like this person may have done things, sent text messages, videos, got your mind going or whatever, to where they knew that that would be enough to keep you guessing and wondering, and well, I can't leave them alone until I just know what it would be like. And but y'all was like, I'm good on that. So I just feel like they have a lot of like what ifs. It didn't work out the way it's always worked out with people in the past, which is another reason why they're like so drawn to you. So why is seduction here? What'd I just say? I'm fit to go. I'm fit to go. This is also my communication card. So with seduction, this person could have seduced you through like video chats, wanted you to look into their eyes. They could have been texting you, sending you pictures, video. They just knew, okay? But we also have third-party interference, okay? I do feel like this is a codependent person. So they're never truly single or available. I also feel like for some of y'all may know that, and that may be why you don't fully deal with this person, because they may not have a situation where it's labeled, but you know that there may be always somebody in the background. So y'all don't really take this person too serious. Why is seduction here? Okay, why is seduction here? See what I'm saying? This person likes the way the beginning of falling for each other feels like. This is somebody that doesn't really like to do the hard work, and if they're gonna do the hard work, they kind of want it on their terms. I also feel like this person wants a healthier love and like a healthier situation, but I also get an energy that it makes this person feel out of control. This person is used to dealing, like this is the kind of person that, and I'm sorry. If you're clairvoyant, you get it. Like sometimes you're channeling, doing your thing, and spirit shows you things. Like they literally showed me Baby Boy. If you've never seen Baby Boy, Google it. But there's a scene, there's a few scenes, but there's a scene in there where like Tyrese and Taraji P, their characters are like arguing, and instead of really answering questions and giving each other closure, they end up like having sex. There's another one where he ends up giving her fellatio, and then when he's done, he's like, I'm sorry, I really am, and then he leaves, and she's like like her soul just left her body, right? This person's kind of used to that energy. They're not used to hard questions. They're used to doing things that make the other person completely forget what questions they had to ask. Y'all are not that kind of person. Y'all are like, don't touch me. Answer my question. Well, don't come in to kiss me. Answer my question. So this person, they want something healthy. They want something good. And this person just, they know that if there's anybody that's going to give them healthy, it's going to be you. I don't feel like you guys have a lot of things in common, but there's a lot of things you guys don't have in common. But I see that the biggest hurdle here right now in this moment is this person loves your energy until it's the reality that they can't tame it. You know what I mean? It's like you love this mysterious, charismatic, until you realize that there are boundaries. It comes with terms and conditions, and it comes with rare, and this person does have someone that's in the background, but it's like, I hate to say this for the other person, and this is not to shade anybody that's in any position in your life or their life, but I do get placeholder energy. There's somebody that I was just getting ready to say this. Whoever they're dealing with, they just got back into connection with this person, but I don't feel like it's serious. I feel like this person's a placeholder until they can find a serious commitment. They want a serious commitment, but every time that they try to forget about you or to just be like, you know what, looking for a sign viewer plays too many games. Anybody got time for that? I'm just, find somebody. See what I'm saying? Marriage material. Now, money increase came out crossing. I strongly feel that with this person, who they choose to be in a connection with and who they choose affects their money. I also get an energy that this is somebody that either has been married before, so they know what being married and being divorced can do to their finances, or this is someone who has never been married, or if they were married, it was for a very short time and a very, very long time ago, but I do get a stronger energy of has either never been married or they have been married, before, and they know how it affects their finances, or this is someone who has never been married, but it has to do with I'm finna go. Spirit, the confirmations. Right as I was getting ready to say, this is also a person that if they have never been married, it is because of a childhood trauma of what they saw marriage do to one of their parents, or maybe both. It's like if their mom and dad got divorced and their mom or dad got remarried, that second marriage was a complete nightmare. So they view marriage as a ball and chain. They view marriage as like a jail. They view marriage as now somebody owns you and they tell you what to do and they treat you awful and you can't get out because your money is tied up. And right as I was getting ready to say that about the childhood trauma, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So for this, if your person has been married, they are not married anymore, or they're in the process of getting a divorce, but they understand how finances and marriage work together. So however this ties into you, this is somebody that sees you as marriage material, and I'm telling you, I feel like most of you guys, before the year is over, you're going to see what I'm talking about, because for whatever reason, this person definitely feels like not only are you marriage material, but being with you would also increase their money flow. Now, I don't feel like this is a codependent energy financially. This is somebody who makes their own money, whatever, but they prefer somebody who makes their own money too, because I feel like they've been used for their money or things in the past. They also, I feel an energy of want to be part of like a power couple dynamic. So in order for that dynamic to work, you have to have your own something going on too. Like for what they're looking for in a partner, you fit all of that on paper. But when it comes to showing up in that energy to reap the full rewards of that package, that is where they struggle, because they can't control it, if that makes sense. So here with unsaid, this is somebody that showing love or having a hard time saying it. And I have money problems. Didn't I just say that this is somebody that if they've been married, they know how relationships, connections, especially marriage, can tie into finances. So this is somebody that's not going to say, I love you, or be in something serious like that, unless they know that this is something that's worth doing. This very well could be an earth sign, because the way this money is tied to connections, and I'm not saying earth signs are that way, but earth signs are so much about their business. They tend to do better with people that understand they gonna work, and people who understand how stability and providing and all of that tie in together with love. Okay. I also see here this person, if they are going through money issues, because for some of you guys, if this is somebody that was never married, they still connect stability and being able to provide with a form of love. So this person may be going through money issues based off of connections that they chose over yours, which, remember, we had karma at play over here, which I feel like they know is their karma to an extent, because I feel like there's a lot they're not tapped into. But I feel like them coming back, they know coming back and being legit with you is definitely going to turn their finances around. So they're not going to come in expressing love unless they know, because I feel like y'all can see through them. I feel like y'all can see through them. I'm literally talking to tarot readers. I'm talking to people who use divination. I'm talking to people who are even psychic. Or even psychic. Y'all don't play any games, and this person knows that. So this person wants to make sure that their money is up. I do see Capricorn energy here, though, because this is somebody that connects, and I'm not saying all Capricorns do this, okay? But I do see an energy of somebody who connects their worth to their money. But I just saw, like, my Capricorn from another deck. I just saw that in my mind's eye. So this person also doesn't feel like they're worthy of you. So in the past, I do feel like this person tried to play off of your emotions. I feel like a lot of what this person is getting is karma. But at the same time, I feel like this person in return has dealt with people who have used them and manipulated them. So when it comes to you, I feel like this person is fighting their emotions for you to an extent. They have feelings for you. For some of you guys, they downright love you. But they are trying to manipulate their emotions. They don't want to love you because they have this issue of wanting to stay in control. I'm finna go. I'm to go. This doesn't go for everybody. I'm gonna say that again. This does not go for everybody. Can y'all see that? Twin flame and missing you came out. So, for those of you guys who believe in that and know without a shadow of a doubt, if you have to question or whatever, then it's not for you. You should feel it, okay? For some of you, I'm also picking up, you guys know that this is not a twin flame. You know that it is a karmic. But like I said, this person's not as tapped in as they should be. So for some of you, this person still feels like you're a twin flame. They haven't reached that point where they have the understanding that it's a karmic, because that's another reason why it was easier for y'all when y'all wasn't talking to close out this cycle, because you were doing your healing and your growth and all of that, and y'all weren't speaking, and you were cool with that, and you were able to get answers and things. This person, not so much. So this person still feels like you're their twin flame, and they miss you immensely. But for some of y'all, what they miss is the money that y'all made together, because I feel like if y'all was doing projects or things like that, this is somebody that y'all made a lot of money together. I still feel like both parties make money, but I just feel like this person just, whatever, I don't know. I also see like a nurse station. I don't know if y'all graduated from nurse school, law school. I see a university. I see a few things. But the thing that I see the most here is that your abundance didn't stop once you stopped connecting with this person. Which, if this person had dealt with other people in the past, their abundance, in the past, people that wanted to deal with them only wanted to deal with them for what they could do for them. So once your person was like, oh, you're using me, you're cut off, that person's abundance went completely downhill. For those of you guys that cut your person off, this person could not wait to get their ego inflated by knowing that, like, yo, see, that's why looking for signs viewer, why they're struggling. But no, your abundance just kept going. I do feel like here with karma at play, because you know that card is out, their money was affected, which made them, oddly enough, I don't know why, but I feel like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if this makes sense to you. I strongly feel like this is somebody that still connects love and money. This is somebody that may be materialistic. This is somebody that you could buy them something hella expensive and they're like, oh, you really love me. I don't necessarily feel like y'all are like that. I mean, y'all appreciate nice things, but y'all don't connect gifts and how much it costs with love. I see that a lot of y'all here connect the intention behind a gift. It could be the smallest thing. It could be like a handmade bracelet with like, you know, healing crystals. And that would mean the world to you and be like, oh, you really love me. Because like you went to 3 different stores to get, you know, this amethyst and this black tourmaline and this, you know, obsidian. And oh my gosh, you know, you're so amazing. But this is somebody that's like, oh my gosh, that cost $1,200, that bracelet. You love me. You see what I mean? So this person had a lot to learn as far as material things and spirituality. They may have felt like at the time, which I feel like was one of their biggest regrets, they may have felt like at the time, you know, like you weren't good enough for them, or I pulled one like you, I pulled you, I could pull another one like you, until they realize you go out into, you know, the plenty of fish in the sea and realize ain't a lot of fish like you. You was the only person walk around with that little, you know, little turquoise tail and the little glittery fin swimming through the ocean, right? Glowing everywhere you was going. You ain't gonna find another fish like me, right? That's what y'all saying. So I do feel like the whole overall energy here is pause and reflect and fear-based. This person, because of a major loss. And I'm hearing it's a major loss for some of them that happened in the public. Which they just had a lot of time to see who was for them and not for them. Whoever they decided to team up with or go back to, yeah, it just wasn't in their best interest. This person has even thought about just approaching you as friends. Because some of them realize they're not the best for you. But at the same time, I feel like it's connected to one of these other 2 people they're dealing with. One of these other 2 people, they're starting to realize that they could work with this person. But they could be realizing this person over here, they remind me of Looking for a Signs viewer. And I really care about them. But it is not the same. But I don't want to make the same mistakes with this person that I made with Looking for a Signs viewer. So at some point, I do feel like they're going to want to just be friends with this person or keep them as somebody that they have work connections with. But they have to work through some abandonment issues first, right? Because some of these people, they work with them or they go to school with them. They just know that whoever this person is that reminds them of you, that I'm not throwing shade, but it's like that's their highest potential as far as what they're looking for, right? They just know that this person is never going to continue, even if everybody continues to upgrade. They're going to continue to upgrade, but they're still not going to be you. Somebody is going to be realizing that, or they have. And I see them like letting one of these people know, like, you know, I'm better off as just a friend. Yeah. And some of them are going to be connecting it to childhood traumas. Now, with this toxic person, that's the one I want to know. Remember, I told y'all things with this ex, that they were toxic, but whatever major loss they had, they got back in contact with them because they still have a level of codependency. If there's one person they know they can depend on, it's going to be this toxic person. But if they haven't gone through this before they reached out, they went through this while reaching out to you. They're still realizing that as they're unpacking their stuff emotionally, childhood traumas, triggers, where certain people need to be at, they're realizing that this person is still toxic and they want something new. They want to level up and they want something new. And I feel like y'all knew this person was coming back in because y'all could feel it. Y'all could feel it. So that's what's going on in the background and why your person reached out, or why your person is reaching out to you and may not be consistent, but is consistent. I also get an energy that they can feel your energy and they can tell that you're not sold. But I also get a strong feeling that y'all don't even act the same with them. Y'all don't respond the same to them. I get a lot of Empress energy. So this person is back. You're not really sure if they mean the things that they're saying or what's going on. We're going to go into the extended. In the extended, now that we know why they're back, what may be going on in the background, we're going to find out what exactly they're going to do with this toxic person. We're also going to find out, it seems like they're unpacking some things and having some realizations, but as a life coach, I'm going to tell you, acknowledging your traumas and triggers is not the same as putting in the work to heal them. I know lots of people that can tell you their traumas and triggers, but you have not healed any trauma or trigger until you can change your behavior in the moment of the trigger. If you tend to do a low blow and talk to somebody crazy when you're mad at them, you know where you're at in your healing journey. When you are heated and you are just, arguing with them and you stop and you're like, you know what? Before I say something that I'm going to regret, I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone. Or you know what? Before I say something that's going to hurt your feelings, let me just go ahead and leave. That is healing because you are changing your behavior in the moment of that trigger, right? So we're going to see, okay, cute. This person's unpacking stuff, but do they mean this? I also want to look at here with this Team Awesome. This person does see the type of asset that you are, and I see that this person, what are they going to do about that though? Are they going to try to keep you stuck, or are they going to show up as the person that you deserve? The other thing we're going to see is fear-based. I don't like that energy because it feels like they're being motivated by fear versus motivating by truth and healing. But we're going to see with fear-based, what exactly are their fear-based intentions and how is it causing them to pause and reflect? And then we're going to get some advice from Spirit. And we're going to find out what would happen if you gave this person a chance. What would happen if you decided to just stay their friend? What would happen if you just decided to keep them right where they were at and close out this cycle forever and ever? Okay, so if this is where this ends for you, you're so amazing. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because I post several times a week. For everybody else, I'll see y'all in the extended.